Jay can have his people out. We're doing it.
Game.
As a fan of Boozy, personally, I don't want it to happen, but just to say Steph Curry might could happen. So, yeah. Game playing.
It's on to a new week for Pittsburgh.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings Steelers ready to take over on offense. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete.
You look at this Browns defense. They really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
That's good for a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 45.
They go play action here on first down. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well.
DK Metcalf with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. The previous drive, he had the touchdown throw to DK Metcalf. Time to see what they can do here. 1st and 10 now. Throwing to start the drive. Jordan. Wide open receiver, complete. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
A solid stiff arm. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Finds Pickens out right. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jordan. And he's got it. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. DK Metcalf with career touchdown. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3. Throwing to start the drive. Jordan escapes the sack. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Let's go. And they'll fake it on the jet sweep, but instead a handoff up the middle. And that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Now he'll tuck this and run. This one complete. It's Devon Vele. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Devon Vele, 52 yards. And the number 1 in the league in touchdown passes, just through number 20 on that last drive. And they start here with a 1st down. Throwing to start the drive. Jordan. Pickens on the slant. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. Now look out. George Pickens. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. George Pickens, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Steelers offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spreading around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Now he's going to step up and run. Now he's into the clear again. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A big play there. 57 yards. And the Steelers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there. He has the 4 touchdown passes, and last drive he ran one in for good measure. He's done it all in this one. See what he has in store here. 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jordan over the middle. That's caught by Metcalf. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to throw. Jordan able to shake him off. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Jordan will try and do this himself. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw. Jordan. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
A gain of 29 more yards. That's another Steelers first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Not wasting time, going right back to DK Metcalf. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
Brings up second and 2.
Operating from the gun. Jordan. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Jalen Warren halfway to 100. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's been utterly remarkable in this first half. 5 touchdown passes already. This could be a record-breaking performance as he'll start again on first down. To throw from his end zone. Jordan. And he gets this up just shy of the 15. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
For a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 14.
Back to throw now on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now he's loose again. And he'll be forced out of bounds on the other side of the field. A big play there on the keeper. 45 yards. So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on first and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jordan. That's DK Metcalf running the slant. He's got it. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up second and a yard at the 39-yard line.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. Here's second and 10.
Go!
Off the play fake. Jordan. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Greg Newsome on the coverage defensively.
Off play action. Jordan. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
Again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. And nobody in the stadium feels better than he does right now. Just a slew of touchdown passes. He's been spectacular.
And you and I both know this is a team game, one of the best team games that's out there. But right now, I've forgotten what the scoreboard even says. Just watching what he's doing,
It's been fun.
that's been mesmerizing and a whole lot of fun to watch.
He's hoping to keep it going, and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there. 70 yards. And the Steelers are able to the Steelers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those out. And he works free. Oh, there he goes, right side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there. 65 yards. And the Steelers are pouring it on.
Brandon, you and I have called a lot of college football in our day, but on Sundays here in the NFL, doesn't it look a lot like what we used to see on Saturdays when we called those games?
Yeah, option plays just like we saw, and that was a long touchdown to the option. What you taught me, though, defense. He's had quite the game running the football. Last time he finished in the end zone with his legs for the third time in this one. We'll see what they can do here as they start this drive 1st and 10. He's going to keep this again. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. How about that? Their quarterback, 30 yards. And the Steelers get Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
2nd and 9 now. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. There he goes again. Hurdles it. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Their mobile, agile quarterback. 53 yards. And the Steelers. Home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 1,000-yard season, somewhat commonplace for running backs. Not so for quarterbacks, that's for sure. But that last run going to move him past the 1,000-yard mark now on the year. Well, they run the option here on 1st and 10. Now he's into the clear again. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Their mobile quarterback, 52 yards. And the Steelers add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL.
And shutting him off, now open field. He's on his way. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's their quarterback. 79 yards. And the Steelers just continue to roll. And partner, are you kidding me? With this game that he's having, we are in uncharted waters like we've never seen before.
Just think, if he keeps every football from all the touchdowns scored today.
The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokes?
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Steelers extend their lead yet again. Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. This has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we were watching. If this were a movie, what kind of rating would we put on it? Who would you allow to watch what we're watching right now? Let's hope this one gets over fast, because this game well decided a long time ago.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
At the 14-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
Looking to throw. Jordan. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory.
A gain of 54 yards. That's another Steelers first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
On the give, it's Warren. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jalen Warren, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have got it on. The Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. I'm just wondering, do they want to add on to this gigantic lead? My guess, given how they like to play and how explosive this offense is, Charles, that they're not content being up by this margin. They probably want more.
And if they do, go and get more. Oh, look out. At that point, let's just aim the camera for the post-game handshake, because that one might be a little bit on the tense side, the way that this one is turning out.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
He'll decide to keep this once more. Breaks the tackle, now Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 46. He'll keep it himself. 20. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0. So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level from both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks.
Let's get my guys going. 1,000 yards. Quarterbacks with disability, vision and anticipation paramount. Syria can get pros then. out the brand. 10-1 is interesting. Gotta brand my dog. Sorry. I gotta get that Oakley brand. I already got Jay.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Escapes the pocket. It connects on the deep shot. 30. The 10. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a deep. Steelers and their quarterback ready to take over once again. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. They'll come out throwing. Into the hands of Pickett. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Trying to work quickly now.
That's good for a Steelers first down. A 28-yard gain. And the Steeler first down.
He'll work against the blitz. And he's going to go down. The Cardinals got to him. Everybody rushing back to the line.
Quarterback is sacked. A loss of 8 yards. It's second down. Let's go.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 11. And it's third down.
They'll throw, third and long. This finds its target, that's Metcalf. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers break the tie here in the first. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Steelers ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 40.
And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. He's going to throw it. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Well, they've been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground, to knock them out of that rhythm.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers break the tie here in the first. Steelers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
They'll go again with Warren. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's second down. He gets him 7 yards, and that brings an end to our first quarter. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 21-14, our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They start out with a 2nd and 3. And they hold him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down. They're working quickly here.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and inches.
It's Warren on 3rd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Looks like they're going option keeper on 1st and 10. It's inside the 10. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers take a 13-point lead. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1.
The Steelers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Buying some time right. This one falls incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Steelers ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. Now throw to start the drive. Finds him on the crossing route. 3 inside the 30. To the 10. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. That is as efficient as an offense can be. 1 play, 7. The Steelers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. To throw here on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. Still going through the 25. Still has some space up near midfield. Hits the 20. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers keep their drive alive and reach pay dirt 1 play later. Well, the Steelers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock. So high hopes again for this upcoming series. 1st and 10, they're going to throw. That's Metcalf on the slant. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Just like the last play, Metcalf has it. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down. Still sticking with the passing game. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards.
Air it out on third. On the move, hit it right. Making the call himself. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. We've set it downs from 37. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Looking slant route complete. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers making this a laugher before halftime. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular... The Steelers ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. Drive starts with an option, right side. He's off to the races. It's inside the 10. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers continue dominating in our opening half.
Okay, we know it's hard for running backs to get runs like that in the open field and find pay dirt from that distance. Even more rare to see a QB get it done. I don't think that'll be the last time he totes it.
Steelers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they might be able to put a little something together here. It's an option right that begins this drive. It's inside the 10. And they take this in for the score. The Steelers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure...
Steelers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. And they're going to throw out of the gun. It's Pickens on the slant. Shoots away from one. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Offense in the hurry up now.
And the Steelers first down. 24-yard gain on the play. First down, Pittsburgh.
Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30.
That's another Steelers first down. First and 10.
This time looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Running in the red zone. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Following the play, we have an injured Steeler. The training staff out there to check on him as we take a pause. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Set. Ready.
Keeps it on the option here. And he takes this down close, up to the 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Tackle made at the 3-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he gets in, touchdown. The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be...
The Steelers ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. Drive starts with an option, right side. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's 16 on the pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
A gain of 16 yards.
He takes off with it. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
2nd down pass play coming. Bails out of the pocket quick. Running in the red zone. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the...
And he is into the end zone for a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Steelers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Running in the red zone. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers trying to end this before the final quarter.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run.
The Steelers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as this lead has grown, they have not taken their foot off the gas. No reason to expect them to slow down now on what could be a fourth consecutive touchdown drive. It's an option right that begins this drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Tackled back at the 35-yard line.
Takes the second down snap. Forced out to his right. Took off with it again. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offensive line fast.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 6.
Throw here, 3rd down. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
He was defended.
The Steelers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here.
Ready?
1st and 10, looking to throw. Into traffic, complete! And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Now looking to throw. That's DK on the slant. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Caught by Vele on the slant. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down.
14 more yards. That's another Steelers 1st down.
Go!
He's going to throw it again. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Sticking to the air here. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Trying to find his tight end. So now they have 3rd and short.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Gets this one to Fryermuth. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
7-yard gain. And the Steelers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
Check go!
I'll throw it. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Cardinal out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play.
Got it! Ready?
3rd and goal now as they try to pile on further.
Set! Put!
Back to throw now. Near the goal line. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers are running them out of the building. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. Steelers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. Throwing from the gun here. Chased out to his right. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. He'll take the option to the right on second down. And he gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be third down. Now we're going to have a break in the action as one of the Cardinals is in some pain, and they'll be out to look at him. Third and 4 coming up now. Trying to get in with the option here. Defense contains him. That's going to force fourth down as he's dropped for a loss.
He was brought down by Josh Swift.
The Steelers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Working quickly here.
That's good for us Steelers. First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Pass play on first and 10. That's a Pickens with a catch outright. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers throwing 6 more on the blowout. George Pickens the touchdown. So sensational work. The Steelers ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Escapes the pocket. Connecting on the slant. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Working now from the gun. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Cardinal out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. Second and 10. Need something positive here. Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Steelers have a first down. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. He's going to throw this one. Finds him on the slant. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Third and just 2 to go. Trying to get it with the option. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be fourth down. Steelers come in and take this on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys